Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and today we're going to be doing my weekly recap. So if you joined in last month, you would see that I started recapping what I'm spending for each week of every month. So that's what we're going to do today. I am not going to be doing a refresh, which is where I go over what I have expected to be budgeted. I want to see how it goes with just doing a refresh. Let me know what you guys prefer. Like, do you like seeing both of them together or just one? And if you do, which one? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm looking at my screen and I think today I'm just going to go ahead and pop it up right on here, each section that we talk about. So let's get into it. So the spending that we're going to be reviewing is for December 1st through December 8th. First category we have is debt. I spent $488.20 and that goes to my Jeep payment. So that is to be as expected. Next payment is eating out. I spent $33.50. This is a little bit higher than I would like, but I think there's going to be some weeks that are going to be lower, and then ultimately it's going to balance each other out. So there's that. Gifts. So this is the big one, guys, because it is Christmas time, and so I am spending money on gifts that I normally wouldn't be spending. But we're going to have that covered with the cash that I'm cash stuffing every week this month. So on gifts, we spent $510.67. So that's going to be gifts for my girls, but it also includes a gift for my oldest daughter's teacher, as well as wrapping paper and like bows, ribbons, all of that stuff. So that is where that cost comes from. Next, we have groceries. We have $89.96. This is absolutely lovely because I had budgeted $125. So if I can keep doing this each week, that would be lovely. So our next one is household. I spent $64.54. Now, this is definitely higher than I anticipated. I had some unplanned or unnecessary, not unnecessary, let me not say that, unplanned, because I had to get a new coat rack and a new shoe rack. I did have one, but I wasn't able to locate it, so I had to buy new ones. So that was like half of that cost, and then I had to get diapers, wipes, and whatnot. I always like forget about that, like, and I put it in that category. So that's where that comes from. Kids is 3636, and this is a book order that I purchased for both of my girls. So my oldest daughter had a book fair for her PTO at her school, so we went there and I told them they could each pick out a book, and that was the cost. Next, we have self-care. This is $138.30. So in this cost, we have 2 binders that I purchased, as well as getting my nails done. And the nails done was on a gift card, but I did have to tip $20, which I cashed off. So that was the only out-of-pocket cost that I had there. And then I had a gym membership. I put that under self-care. Because this moving forward, my self-care envelope is going to be kind of like my personal, I think. So we're still evaluating those categories for the new year. Subscriptions, I had $7.99. That is for my Netflix. Unplanned, I had $46.77. Let me see what that was for, because I can't remember. Oh, now I remember, now that I'm looking at my tracking. So that was for, I sent out a shipment to my friend Kelly Ann at Money Moves with Kelly. So that was for the label. And then I had bought a new calculator, this new microphone, and then I bought some new A6 pouches for my yearly savings binder that I'm doing, which follow me on Instagram and look out for my reel on how I'm setting that up. So that's where those costs came from. And then wellness, I have 6120, and this is going to be so I was going to say subscriptions, but prescriptions. So I have a monthly prescription that I have to get every month for the rest of my life. It's normally $13.99, but it's now increased to $14.99. So yay, love that. And then my daughter had to get a prescription as well for acid reflux. And I wasn't sure if we were going to keep doing that, but she had a doctor's appointment and she still wants to continue. So, and then you know what? Where did I put them? I actually think my wellness might be the gym. See, I have to remember where I'm putting these. Yes, so actually, I put my gym under wellness because that is where I believe it should be. So, again, I'm still trying to figure it out, but so this week we spent a total of $1,477.49, which seems like such a lot to me because my estimated like income for the month is expected is like $4,711. So to me, that seems like kind of high to have in a week. But again, like I said, it's for the Christmas gifts. That's why it's so high. So I'm going to be like, it's okay. So I'm curious to see where we're going to be next month. We should be much, much lower. So that is all that I have. This is the little recap that I have for my weekly spending. I hope that this was helpful to you guys and you enjoy the content. I hope everybody has a great Sunday, a great start to their week, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.